All right, y'all know we back at it again. 12 a.m. on Peachtree. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Beginning, middle, end of the episode. And of course, y'all know we got Amigo JG right here.
Yo.
We got Jay in the building.
You dig.
And we got Chase in the building.
What's
our
up,
special
y'all?
guest.
What's up?
Welcome.
Okay,
All right.
yes, sir.
Y'all know the vibe. So before we jump into it, y'all know the NBA playoffs is coming up.
It's
Who
tonight.
y'all got? Who y'all got?
I like the Lakers in 5.
He on that Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp said that, didn't he?
I like Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5. I like the Lakers too, but
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the impossible. I want the Warriors to come out.
You know what's crazy? I was thinking the same thing.
Need
They got
the Warriors.
tournaments
Hey.
off.
Yep. They got the best.
I think they're gonna come out the West, but I really think Boston, they not going for that next time.
I don't think
Yeah.
Boston
If they
come out
meet
the
each
East,
other, who coming out the East?
The Cavs.
Cleveland, Cleveland.
The Cavs.
Cleveland got that. They probably gonna get that.
Fuck
Cavs.
no, man.
But you can't really count them playoff boys out. The Celtics be going crazy in the playoffs.
The Hawks
for
done beat
real.
the Celtics. What, 4 times this season in regular season?
It's the Hawks
They're
though.
4-0.
That's the city.
Exactly, they're 4-0.
Y'all
the
see
Hawks
how they
4-0.
y'all see how they going and going and going. I don't know nothing about basketball. Whoever got the finest players, I go for them. they gonna get it. They gonna win. All right. Now Chase,
Talk to me.
Mr. Singer in the building.
Yep.
Something
Stop
like that.
playing with him.
Something like that.
What's your project? Real R&B out. Y'all already know. If you haven't heard it, Real R&B out now. Go listen to it on Apple Music.
Go get
It's
that.
on Spotify too.
Everything.
Everything?
Gonna get it on
All
everything. All
platforms. I know
platforms.
that's right.
Everything.
I know that's right. I know
Everything.
that's right. Okay then. So your style, like with your project, how would you describe it? Like your style.
I wanted to bring back like 90s type of vibe for real. So I feel like currently people doing like, I wasn't trying to like do what everybody else was doing. So I'm from the church. So like when I say I'm singing for real. You know?
Okay.
So, like,
Okay. With a soul.
You know, so we're not on like the little rap type of vibe. We singing for sure. So I wanted to bring back that like them harmonies, the old school vibes, the Luther Vandross type, Anthony Hamilton type jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Migo, you said it like, ooh, sound like you big. That's that 90s vibe,
Yeah,
though.
bro.
That's that 90s vibe for
facts.
sure. That was my favorite.
Which one?
What,
Oh,
on
the
your
90s?
project?
You talking about 90s was your favorite?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
that's
for
my
sure.
favorite. Like when I listen to R&B, I go straight there.
For real?
Yeah.
Who you like?
I feel like that's everybody.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm more of a 70s.
70s.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
too far. That's too far behind.
No, it's not.
No, it's
all
not.
all the songs that are
No, it's
now
not.
are using those beats,
Samples.
and those samples.
Yes.
So it's not.
Okay.
And they be talking that shit on there.
They
I
do.
ain't gonna lie.
They do.
Come on, 70s.
So
We do that.
you Chase, you mentioned a couple names. What is some inspiration? Like who is it that you look up? Like what is your Mount Rushmore in your profession? They don't even got to be singers.
Chris, I would say Chris for sure in the artist space. Brian, talking about like a leader type. I would say Zacardi Cortez. That's where I get like he's a gospel singer, so I get all my like
Okay.
you know. So I listen to a lot of gospel artists. So
Okay.
my harmonies come from the church, come from a lot of gospel things. So that's why I feel like it resonates with people for sure.
For sure. Could you see yourself in a gospel space?
I could.
Oh,
I could.
okay.
But
gospel
we might be
record
getting,
in
we might be
the
breaking some
works.
ice right there.
You know, I could. It's quick. I love God. It's
Okay.
quick, but like
Amen.
it's just hard. It would be hard for me to like, cause I do talk about sex. I do talk about this and
Oh,
that. So it's
yeah.
like it'd be
Okay.
hard for me to really like.
Okay.
Separate.
Yeah, it'd be hard for me to separate. I already get comments on my Instagram. Like I post God all the time. You follow me. I post
Yeah,
God all the time.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like people comment how you post this, how you post that, and it's like it's hard for me to to respond.
Yeah. But you gonna have that really,
Facts.
or you can really transition to it later on down the line.
Facts.
You know.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, bro.
Man, about them folks. Drop that gospel record.
I would though. I would. My mom loved that though if I did that. She been telling me to do that for the
You
longest.
always gonna have
Yeah, you gonna have
naysayers.
critiques.
Like they
gonna talk
already,
shit.
they always gonna be in the mix with anything.
Yeah, I be ignoring them now though.
Facts. That's
Yeah.
what anything any of us do. Even with me doing jury, you gonna have somebody be like, "Oh, I went over here and I saw." Okay,
It wasn't hitting like you go.
Yeah.
facts.
that's a
It didn't.
fact.
It didn't hit
Is
the
jury
way
hard?
mine.
Is jury hard like that game?
And it is.
Okay,
It
yeah, come
is.
get it. Yeah, you
Check
gotta
them
come tap
out.
in.
Check
Yeah.
them out.
For sure.
So what's like your creative process? Like, do you listen to certain type of music before you start recording, or?
So usually my manager like he got different people saying like different packs. So they'll send like different packs of like beats or like demos and stuff. So like I usually like if I want to write something, I usually choose just like a beat or something. If I want something like not quick and easy, but like something that like just like I can get done, I'll do a demo. So usually like it's like different people that will want to work with me type like beats. So I do like demos, send beats. Sometimes I even go to the studio just do covers and stuff. So
So you go to the studio and make your own beats sometimes?
no.
Okay.
No, I wish I could, but no, I don't do beats. But like, I already have a beat in mind, and then like in the car on the way, I come up with like a melody or something.
Okay.
And then like
That's
we'll
fine.
all come up with like the writing part.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a whole pack of beats for you.
For real?
Hell
Send
yeah,
them
I
my
know
way.
mad producers, man.
Send me the
telling
way.
you.
Yeah, and writers.
And when I was listening to your music earlier, I was like, oh yeah, I got some shit for that.
Yeah, send me that.
I swear.
Send me that, bro.
I was just about to ask,
I
do
do
you
that.
be writing all your stuff? But you say you got some. Everybody kind of chip
Not
in.
gonna lie, this last project I helped a lot on the writing process. My first time I didn't, cause I was like, I wanted to be like at like a certain level. I didn't want to come out the gate like the industry like I'm just like working towards something. I wanted to come out like I'm already here.
Yeah.
So like I didn't want to like write it, and like I wasn't the best at writing. So I went to people that was like good at what they did. But over the year, like I've got better at writing. So like I contributed a lot to this last
So
project.
coming out like that, are you signed?
Nah, not yet. We
not?
it's close.
Okay.
You said,
We're getting there.
I'm gonna say something.
I mean, I was
we
looking at the
going-
project. It looked like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
somebody was, like you was on already.
Yeah.
It's a solid project.
So,
Yeah,
Good,
the people
clean.
behind it, they know what they're doing for sure. So
nah, it's a fact.
And you got
like-
some good features on there.
for sure. Shout out
My
to Zay,
boy.
shout out to Quintelli, shout out to Fargo, shout out to Dane.
Yeah, my
They
boy
know what it
Mark.
is. They know what it is.
No, he recorded my first song ever.
For real?
Yes.
When was that?
Fargo. Ooh, I think I first moved to Atlanta. I feel like that was like 2017, 2018.
Y'all did out the crib?
Yes, yes. It was right before he moved, actually. And he was like, dang, he was like, you can sing. He was like, you can actually sing. He was like, let me
You can sing?
record
Let me
you
hear
real
something.
quick. See, let me hear you. So this
See?
about you
See?
tonight. This is about you.
You gotta be ready now.
you
You gotta be ready to
tonight.
hear that question. Let me hear something.
Sing off?
You gotta be ready now.
Go ahead, sing off.
A
got-
sing off is crazy.
Who got the higher pitch?
A sing off is crazy. Y'all are hilarious.
Be ready now.
Oh my God. Well, you be. Let us hear something. Let the ladies hear something.
What?
Let the ladies hear it.
Should we go gospel? If I never get that house, that car, I'll be a superstar. So like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all heard them run.
For shit show.
Oh, and your
That's
visuals.
authentic right there, boy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I like that though. You did it on the spot though, man.
Yeah, most
Most
people
people
do
put on the spot.
scared.
They not
Yeah,
doing.
scared.
Rappers, they like.
Facts. Well, you know what's crazy? It took me a while to get there though. So, like 2 years ago, I wouldn't be able to do that. I went through artist development for like 8 months. They put me up, no singles, no music, no covers.
I fuck with
none of
that. You doing artist development. I feel like rappers don't do that shit no more.
Yeah.
I just think that it's the R&B side, and because they really gotta work on their stuff like
Yeah.
that. Just even doing stuff like that.
Even
you know.
stage presence, everything.
Yeah.
That's important.
Facts.
Glad
But
you
what
went
would
through
you say you learned out there? Like mainly.
I think I gained a lot of confidence. So I never had vocal training before then. So my journey was I just went viral in college. So I could always sing. I went viral. So somebody saw something in me that was like, okay, you need to do this. But I never had training. So they put me up for 8 months. I didn't do no covers, nothing. Like I literally like I'm gonna just not let go of music, but I wasn't doing anything socially, like on social media wise. So I learned confidence. I would say I got better like tone wise. I got better recording. So I used to go in the studio and have to spend like hours in there to get a song done.
Okay.
Now I can go in the studio and be like an hour and a half, and I got like a song done.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
they were trying to make me dance and stuff. I could always dance, but like,
Dancing and singing is
Yeah,
You
but like-
gotta get that dance going.
but I didn't want to do that, bro. Sometimes it'd be like it came off like
You don't
like
have
try
to-
hard. Yeah, I didn't want to come off like try hard. I want to be like the chill. But I feel like people that dance, like if I was a dancer, I would incorporate it. But I'm
Yeah.
not a dancer. I've never been a dancer, so it'd be like weird for me to try to incorporate it.
Yeah.
You give chill.
Yeah, I want to be chill, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, I
I feel
feel
that.
like
But you also gotta hop
favorite
out.
R&B artist is like Brent right now.
And
Chill.
he,
Fire.
That nigga don't dance.
chill, bro.
he don't move.
Yeah, you're right.
Give
I
my
never
boy-
seen a nigga do a little spin or
Give
nothing.
my good,
Yeah, my
some
sister,
good
my
light.
sister's fuck with
Yeah,
that.
He
like
gonna
everybody
be
can't
one
be Chris. though.
spotlight.
Yeah, not
Everybody
everybody.
can't be Chris.
Or you could be like Chocolate Drop from Kevin Hart.
Chocolate drop.
Yeah.
The reach out, pull in.
Down, man.
Oh my God.
That's that. You trying to bring that 90s
That's
R&B
that
back?
90s
You trying to?
That what he
Nah.
did.
They was reaching out.
Y'all ain't see Real Husbands of Hollywood, bro. He was
I
lit,
did
bro. That
see
shit
that.
was
I did see
hilarious, bro. That shit was one of them ones.
Yeah, I did see that.
Hey,
Oh,
Kevin
my
Hart,
God.
you watching this? Go ahead and just put us
Yeah,
in
bro.
there.
That is
But
so
nah, I was in an R&B group. I was in 2 R&B groups. So like my first time, like I was playing baseball in undergrad in college.
Yeah,
So
I
like,
seen that.
Yeah, so I went viral, and then my manager Jay reached out to me, or like I don't know if y'all know Raz B from B2K.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so like they had like this joint venture of doing like a new R&B group. So like they reached out to me. I thought it was a scam at first, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like you know,
What, they hit you in the
DMs?
DM? Yeah.
Yeah.
DMs like it's like too good to be true type. You don't even
Yeah.
want to open it. So like it's too good to be true.
Mm-hmm.
So then they started posting me on their story like somebody get me into contact with him.
Oh,
To the point they reached out to my dad. Was like, we need to get in contact with your son.
Yeah.
So my dad called me like, just talk to these people, whatever. So they put together a group. It was like the creator of the Nene, his name Calamar.
I didn't even know that he created the Nene.
I didn't know
We Are
that.
Tunes, them.
Oh yeah, we are
Yeah,
tunes
We
in
Are
them.
Tunes.
Yeah.
I have Milo and then another dude named Pears. They put us together for like an R&B group. So that's really how I got like introduced to like the music industry.
Okay.
So we broke up like a year ago. I got put in like another group last March by like
seen
Devon,
that. Yeah.
Devon Stevens,
Yeah,
Ellen
yeah.
Reed, them. So it was 3 of us, Avery, Ilario, called After Hours. So we did that, and that's really when I got into the artist development thing. Because they were like, they were years ahead. They was already a group for like 4 years. I was behind because I was just getting into it.
Okay.
So that's when they really put me in the artist development. Like you got to catch up with them type.
Are you
But-
are you still in the group?
No. One foot in.
Zinger,
one
we
foot
got
out.
something coming.
It's just I would say I'm in the group, but I feel like they're both on Broadway, so they're both doing like their own thing. So like when they come back, I say that's when we work. But when they're out, we do our I would say we do our own thing.
I ain't gonna lie.
I like that.
I don't know. When the last R&B group that popped like that?
True.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
this-
But I feel like that's what makes it. This will make it different though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you come
'Cause
up with
like-
an R&B group.
Yeah.
It'll
You trying to
come.
bring it back?
The
And
person,
you black.
the group that pop is gonna pop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
there's
gonna
no
really
groups.
pop and pop it for sure.
Yeah.
Cause I forget it was another one. It was another group.
One more?
They were trying-
That's talking about they little kids.
So
No, they little one more little. That's,
Yeah,
that's
but
what's
the
name
little kids is the ones that people eat up.
Yeah.
yeah,
They
That's
eat
'cause
up
they-
the little
yeah.
kids.
Yeah, but it's hard with like
Jonas Brothers.
yeah.
Hey, please.
hard, but it's hard with our age group to like. It's like
to
groups,
resonate.
yeah, it's like groups
Yeah.
with like 22-year-olds, 23-year-olds. It's like they can look at it like corny. So I think it's
Yeah.
easier for younger kids to do groups because like they still like, oh my gosh, it's groups.
Yeah.
It's hard for us to impress like four because in a group you gotta dance.
Yeah, no,
Like, and I was thinking like in my head like with the girls like if we go to I went to Morehouse. If we went to Morehouse homecoming
Sure, you
and we
went to
perform,
Morehouse too?
people gonna laugh at us or they gonna be like this hard.
Yeah.
So I was trying to be like, how can we make this like being a group is like I won't say it's corny, but it's like
Yeah.
already to like how do we make this cool type?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's easier for younger people
Like
to do
them
groups.
Pretty Ricky days.
Yeah,
I
bro.
went
Like,
to Morehouse.
Pretty
I
Ricky
played
was a
baseball
fun
over
group.
there
oh, for real?
Morehouse, yeah.
When you
For real?
graduated?
I graduated high school in 11.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was over there for like 2 years.
So you was with bro, what was our baseball coach name, bro?
Hollins? Nah,
No, I won't.
Oh, you talking about the coach?
Bro, what was his name, bro? Damn. Bro, what was
I don't
He
even
made you
remember.
run.
I
Watch
don't
watch
even
it
He
come
didn't
to
make us
you
run
when
for
you
real.
ain't think about it no
remember. I don't
more.
even remember that shit.
How is baseball like I know basketball, you know, we run.
Mm-hmm.
Soccer, they probably run a little bit. Football, they run.
Soccer
But
run a
as-
lot.
I'm talking about like practice wise, not all the time in practice. Soccer run.
You really just
Yeah.
run. Usually you run like the outer layer of. If you do conditioning, like we do in basketball, we do 17s in basketball. So in baseball, you do like the outer line of the whole field. You can do bases. That's usually
But
what
are
you
they
do.
heavy on the? Cause you know a lot of baseball players ain't really in shape.
I wouldn't say they're really heavy on it unless you like.
You think
They,
that?
listen, let me tell you something.
They be in shape.
are
They
in,
be in shape though.
they in shape.
They be in shape
Y'all
though.
just changed the whole narrative.
It's
All
fast
of them might
burst.
not be
It's
like
not up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
But it's fast burst.
Their
might be in shape.
endurance is
Yeah.
And each
crazy.
position is different. You know. So
Their appearance is crazy.
no endurance.
Oh, okay.
Like they can just
I was about to say they be looking a little crazy. I feel like I can get one of them.
some of them
No
do
cap.
be
Yeah, I think
heavy,
it's
like-
just it's different in basketball condition. I don't think a baseball conditioning can match up to basketball condition.
Yeah.
Like, we can run to the court all day
Yeah.
and not
Yeah.
be tired, but baseball conditioning,
no,
nah.
it's but baseball is more mental.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
So,
ball coming at you
It's
that
mental.
fast.
Yeah.
It's mental conditioning. Can you stand out there for
then
4
they be
hours
talking.
Facts.
and play a game for 4
Facts.
hours
Picture be talking.
in
I'm
the
walk
heat?
out.
when it's 90 degrees.
Or when it's cold, when
Or
the glove, the
cold,
ball
yeah.
hitting the glove, hurting.
Oh,
So,
Facts, bro.
or you hit that ball, that motherfucker hurt your hands.
But what?
So
Pro level too.
it's,
Bro, literally.
Yeah, imagine that nigga throwing 90 at you.
Facts. 100.
things I
102.
never felt.
So
And that's why baseball players play longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
They play longer because it's not a lot on their bodies for real.
Yeah.
They play longer.
But nah, back to what we was talking about before, as far as with the artists. I know you said you had 2 other artists that kind of was working with you, but they were a little bit more developed in the game. Did that help you out at all? Asking questions and speaking to them?
It did. I feel like if I would have did it by myself, I would have moved at a slower pace. So I feel like doing it with them, they made me catch up faster. Because like we play sports, we're competitive.
Okay.
So like when you do it in that type of space, it makes you want to be better. It makes you want to like be up to their speed. So I would say definitely doing it with them definitely like made the process faster. Because usually artist development take years. I did it in 6 months.
Damn.
I know
I did it in
that's
6
right.
months. Facts. So like
I mean, you
And
locked
you on
in.
the big thing.
Right,
for real.
yeah. So what about like you? Like I know it takes some years to like really develop your thing, but you don't feel like how you say you popped in college with your, you know, like you don't think like you'll lose your youth or you'll lose your, you know what I'm saying? Because like I know like rappers, if you get too old, they're like, nah, you gotta stop.
Yeah, you went to Morehouse, bro.
facts. But that's why I think I'm making music now. So that's why I called it like real R&B, and I'm trying to bring back those old school things. So like when we get 60, 70, people can still listen to my music. Like so I want it to be timeless type. I don't want to do things that's like, let me make this
For
song
now.
because it's hot right now.
Yeah.
So I want to do things that's like, yeah, it's hot, like, it's cool right now, but like in 20 years it might even be hotter.
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna
real.
send you some 70, 80.
You know what I mean, bro? Like,
Samples,
you know what I'm
man. I got
saying,
some
bro?
shit for you.
Send me that, dog.
Nah,
For real.
for real. And
real,
you got
bro.
writers too.
Yeah,
Facts.
nah, I do. Yeah.
You got some writers too?
Hell yeah.
But it'd be hard to find good writers, bro.
Man, listen, I got 2 in mind right now that they gonna get that shit.
Send me that shit
They
for
gonna
real.
get that shit.
Fast.
Yeah. Shout out Lighthouse.
Your visuals too, by the way.
Yeah.
Your visuals are hard.
Mess with them?
I like them. I like
Appreciate it,
them. I
appreciate
like
it.
them. Now I did notice you used the same girl.
No, it was for that video. I knew people were thinking that though.
Yeah.
But it was for them reels. So it was like, yeah, I knew people were thinking that though.
I was like, what's the tea with that?
Nah, ain't nothing like that. Nah, it was just.
Okay, so how is it though? Like you doing R&B? Is you single? You got a girlfriend or like got all the hoes on you?
You don't
He like, man.
What?
Man.
plead the fifth. Plead the
He
fifth.
is living his life.
You
If
know,
I was
Young
an R&B
life.
singer, I'm gonna have some hoes, man.
you know, it's crazy. I feel like I'm in a space in my life where like, I feel like I've did all like the hoeing. I'm not hoeing, but like I've did all the, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the wrong word. Maybe that's the wrong word, but you know what I'm saying, bro?
Said I've done it.
I did all this stuff, bro.
Been
So it's like,
outside.
I wasn't even outside for real, bro. My parents were just strict, bro. If you got strict parents, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My parents were just strict. So when I went to college, it was like,
It was
I'm by
up.
myself, bro. Like I don't even know what to do. I don't gotta ask nobody. So like, I was one of them.
You stayed on campus and all
I can just tell
that.
her to come to my door.
Like facts. Like, I don't gotta ask nobody. So like now I'm in a point in life. I feel like not my status, but like I'm getting like more recognized and stuff. So I feel like
Yeah.
when it comes to girls, like I'm more selective. Like I'm real picky, like who I let in my space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's like.
Not everybody ain't good.
Yeah. Because you have to know what people are here for. If they're here for the right reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, social media not real, bro.
It's not.
So you gotta really like, people like or reach out because they think this person's here and there. So I don't know. I feel like when I go on dates, bro. I feel like if you ask me about music off the get go, it kind of like throws me off.
Gives groupie.
It is. I won't say give groupie, just like.
You don't want to ask me nothing
Yeah,
else?
like why? I don't know. Like
I feel like I show enough of that for
Facts,
you to
bro,
not
like-
really have no questions about it.
yeah, bro.
You should be trying to peel me like an onion. What's underneath here? Peel them layers back.
Yeah, bro. Like, but yeah, that's how I be feeling though. So to answer your question about, yeah.
Living life.
I won't even say I'm living life, but
Yeah.
yeah.
We just gonna say he
Yeah,
locked
Jay.
in.
Yeah.
He
Jay.
locked in. He's
Jay.
focused right now.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, that's what's
what,
up.
that's the vibe.
Yeah.
Cool,
My
cool.
God. So with your style, because you know your style of dress gotta coincide with your music. I see you bringing back the Band-Aid.
Yep.
I peeped it.
Yep.
So how do you see it staying kind of like that way, like urban, or do you see yourself, are you different? Like me, I could switch it up. Like today I'm this, but tomorrow I could be full on baggy.
Yep.
By the way, hold on. Let's take a moment to take a look at her beautiful outfit by Miss Lexi.
It's hard, though.
Styled by
Thank you,
herself.
style by
By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be doing a little
Yeah. It's hard.
For sure.
It's hard.
Yeah.
but yeah, with your outfit, like your style.
I would say I would do a mixture of both. I feel like for this last EP, I wanted to really just like tap into like what I wanted to do. I feel like my last EP was like more of like what my team wanted to do type. So I feel like this EP, like since I wanted to bring back the 90s, I wanted to do the old school baggy type look.
Yes.
But I would say like I feel like the old school baggy thing is really what made the EP kind of go viral, or the reels go viral.
Yeah, you got the LL stocking on.
Yeah, because it's like why he look like this, how he wearing this,
But he sound like this.
but he sound like this. Yeah.
And the girls eat it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like if I wear like not tight clothes, but if I do like the urban look, it's like it just gives like R&B.
Yeah.
So I want to like almost cover like a little edge, and then I start singing. It's like you can sing like that, but you look like that type. So it's like I be trying to like mix the two up. You know
That's
what I
what
mean?
you need for
Yeah,
real.
no, that's hard.
I'm not trying to do that. Bro.
And me mentioning the girls, okay, when it come down to like advice or something like that, you know how you'll ask your homeboys or whatever. Would you ever ask, because you know everybody using AI now for everything. Would you ever ask AI for relationship advice?
Nah, I go to my mom and my sister.
Period.
I go to my mom and my sister. I
My
feel
brother
like,
do the same thing.
facts. I feel like my mom is so like, my mom and my dad are so like, they're so Christian, they're so church.
Yeah.
So like when I need like some real advice, I go to them. And my sister's gonna keep it real. Like she's gonna keep it real. So like if I'm messing up, she gonna keep it real. If the girl messing up, she can be like, oh yeah, that was wrong.
Is she big sis?
Big sis, 3 years older.
I'm saying asking AI for
Yeah, that's an AI crazy.
Man.
advice.
Yeah.
Wait.
AI don't got no soul.
Wait.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
crazy.
I be using ChatGPT for a lot.
I
I use it for a lot, but not for no relationship
But not
advice
no
though.
for relationship
Yeah.
advice.
I might use it to write a
remember
paragraph or
one
something.
That don't even make no sense.
I don't know, bro. ChatGPT is crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
The
I'm gonna
soul,
try it.
man.
I ain't never did it, but I'm try it.
I remember me and my friends, we was just playing around, and we were like, do you know how to keep it real? And it went on a whole
Bro, I'm
spiel.
telling
You know what that remind me of? The nigga, hey, when they used to ask the Ouija board.
Oh, that's
yeah.
scary. We ain't doing that.
Bro, I remember
He just
talking
fucked up.
to?
He just fucked up the ChatGPT for me.
Who's
in high school,
responding
bro.
to you? Who is that?
What happened?
I
It's
don't know.
the internet, the web.
The web, everything that anybody
Yeah.
ever searched.
Like I
It
know
might be
people.
Siri.
I know
That's who
people
responding to
who
you.
Siri
create
been
their
listening to you.
packaging using AI, like for either like clothes, whatever. Like I've literally seen someone type in what they wanted the bag to look like purple and orange sky with white clouds, and
Bruh, it's crazy.
They can do. I didn't know it could do pictures.
It do
Bro, I mean-
Yes,
everything.
it
bro.
can.
It
I
do
make jewelry
everything, bro.
concepts with it.
Really?
I pay for the ChatGPT, so it's a tool. But I'm not asking personal things. That's just not gonna get no personal shit out of me.
Yeah.
But it's
I'm not-
getting the personal shit out of you
No,
anyway, whether
man,
you
that
want it or
don't-
not.
It don't know you. It don't know.
that
Okay.
part,
You know
right?
what I'm saying? It'd be too fast though. Like something ain't right,
no.
bro.
Yeah, of course.
I wish I had
wild
that in
shit.
middle school. Though. I used to look in on the Google and write like send me like text a paragraph to my girl for Valentine's Day on internet.
Oh, it would have killed it.
But it
'cause
would,
I'm
but if I had
telling you,
ChatGPT back then, what?
I'm telling you,
Well, what?
it's
Good.
killing it.
Man.
It's killing it. I really wish. You know what? I wish I could just remember everything that thing said. Cause we were like, this is insane.
Yeah, bro.
This thing is really talking to me right now.
Man, shout out to chat just in case you listen. Shit. Just in case you listening, shout out to you.
ChatGPT crazy, bro. AI crazy.
For
Bro.
real, AI is insane.
Leave
Insane.
me alone.
You seeing all the movies? You know they don't put nothing on the movie that ain't possible.
What's that show they said that keep like happening in real life? The Simpsons.
Black Mirror.
Simpsons,
The
yeah.
Simpsons?
Oh yeah.
But
Even the
Companion
Matrix.
fire. Y'all seen Companion?
Mm-mm.
Y'all gotta go watch it. Companion hard as hell, bro.
Ain't
It's
seen
it's
That
about
shit,
a
hey,
girl.
listen,
What is
you
it
ever watch Black
on?
Mirror?
What's it on?
I heard that.
Black
I heard
Mirror
that
crazy
new
too.
episode
Black
came out.
Mirror shows
Mirror is a
everything
lot.
that is gonna happen.
Black
it good?
Mirror. Black Mirror
Everything.
is a
Is
lie.
it good?
Yeah.
It's a lie.
You think it's a lot or it's a
It's
lie?
a lot. Like no, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's
Is it
Like,
good
it's real shit.
man, listen,
I mean,
they
it's
got some shit
good.
on there.
It's real concepts, like
But
real
it's-
concepts. Shit you think about, they put that on that show.
I saw one episode, and I'm not gonna lie, it turned me off a little bit.
For real?
It was,
scary?
but it was an episode where like I ain't even gonna get to it.
Joan,
I know
Nah,
you're
you
talking about
remember-
Falcon, man.
You remember? No, you remember the episode? It was like one of them old seasons it was two guy friends.
Oh, playing those games. Yeah,
and they
he
ended up
tripped
playing
out.
that virtual game, and
Right.
that
They
tripped
played
me
what
out.
again?
They was
tripped
playing
out,
a
they tripped
a virtual game, like with the VR,
He tripped out. They tripped out on that one.
and you were able to go in, but it actually like pulled you in, like you were in it.
They tripped out.
But it made you, but you could be any character you wanted to be. Like you could be anybody, a man, a woman, a dog.
On some Ready Player One type.
Oh, I did see that.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh no.
No, Buddy tripped out.
Oh yeah, he tripping.
It
I
got
know exactly.
crazy.
That's the.
All right, don't spoil it. Don't
Wait,
spoil it.
I'm
I
not
gotta watch
gonna
it.
lie.
That's why he said. That's why he said
He
it like
Captain
that.
America.
Oh yeah, I
I
know
knew
something
Captain
about that,
America.
I said,
man.
what?
I seen
You
that,
tripped
bro.
out.
Start
Yeah, bro. That one.
I
Yeah.
just remember I
No,
seen
bro.
that shit. You tripped out,
I
bro.
said I thought these was partners.
You said don't watch it.
bro.
Don't watch that.
Don't watch
I know
that.
exactly what you're
Don't
talking
watch
about, bro.
that
Don't watch that one, bro. That was
That's not the one to watch.
Don't do it.
Out of all the Black Mirror shit,
Don't do
bro.
it.
That was
You like Jesus Christ.
bad, bro.
Now I want to do it.
As
That's
soon
what
as
I'm
you
saying.
said,
If
I
anything,
knew
it's
it.
making me want to watch it more.
I
I promise you, you're not
Soon
gonna
as
watch
you turn
it.
it on, 20 minutes
No
in.
Diddy, man. No
Yeah,
Diddy.
yeah, no
minutes
Diddy.
in.
Oh,
No
okay,
Diddy.
okay. That's
No
all I
Diddy.
need to hear.
No
That's
Diddy.
all I need to hear.
Yeah, I remember
Diddy.
exactly what y'all talking about, bro.
No Diddy. Because I was like, what in the world is going on?
Yeah, bro, that was wild, bro.
What am I watching? Look
Yeah,
at everybody.
Every time I see them in the movies, I be like,
I can never. I can't
don't even look at
unsee
it. I can't even see the nigga.
I
Can't see him
cannot
saying.
unsee
he
it.
tripped out.
Like,
Bro.
oh my god.
Yeah, bro. Nah, bro.
So speaking of shows and stuff like that, what are some top Netflix shows that you guys been watching? This is everybody. Anybody can answer this.
SWAT.
I've been
like
watching. It's been 2 for me.
Lincoln Lawyer. I'll be watching that.
Oh yeah, that's pretty
Lincoln
good.
Lawyer.
I ain't seen that.
I've been watching The Tracker.
I ain't seen that either.
Oh well, it's not on Netflix. It's on Paramount Plus. For all my
Y'all seen
Paramount
Cross?
people.
Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I don't get them.
Oh well,
Man,
If
I-
y'all
first
got
of all,
it.
I hate that this shit is like this. Like, you got to pay for all these services just to watch the shit. Like,
Oh yeah,
I don't think you
I
gotta
hate-
pay for Paramount Plus.
I think you do.
you do.
You
For Paramount
do.
Plus?
Like, I got Prime. I got YouTube
But-
TV. They all different shit.
yeah,
I
it
mean,
is different.
different shows.
I don't
be
pay for
like,
none of
man,
mine.
this
I
shit.
just got other people's accounts.
Yeah, I'm on my parents.
Well, look at you.
I'm on my
Yeah,
parents.
like-
Love that.
If y'all
said
had,
you
if
got
y'all had to
Paramount
choose
Plus?
one, what y'all choosing?
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna get
did.
your account.
If y'all had to choose one, what y'all choosing?
Man, original
I got
Netflix
some of
and
everything.
chill.
I'm not gonna
Sure.
lie. I got
Netflix.
nieces and nephews though, so that's why I ended up getting so many different
Yeah.
things. So
Yeah.
they, when they come over, they
I'm a
endless
YouTube
things
nigga
to
though.
watch.
For the most part, I'm a
TT
YouTube
gotcha.
nigga. I go to sleep on YouTube. Yeah, I'll be watching Shannon Sharp. I'll watch other podcasts and just
I be
just
watching hundreds of new podcasts. I'm like,
Yeah.
I go to sleep watching Sports Center. I ain't gonna lie.
sports, and that's what I'm saying.
Is
Well,
it-
really, it end up on Shannon Sharp every single time.
Oh yeah.
You
I wake
know
up in the
Sports
morning.
Center. My TV don't even know what Sports Center is.
Should be an old ass game from 1975.
yeah. Go watch my.
That is so crazy how y'all can do
What?
that. Y'all
What?
can watch old games.
It's like a comfort. It's like
No,
comfort.
it's really.
Even though y'all know what's
it's
gonna
really,
happen.
It's really like education. Because now, because you watched it, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
someone you was talking to somebody older, it's like, oh no, I see
And you
that.
ready? Yeah, you
can't
ready
tell me
because
I
they don't
didn't see
expect it. Yeah, yeah.
Like we used to watch NBA TV, the Hardwood Classics.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
you can't tell me I ain't watched one night. I watched all their games. It wasn't
Yeah.
live, but I watched all these niggas games.
Yeah.
Important games and shit like that. Like damn. Yeah, I know how they hoop.
Yeah.
So speaking of hooping, Chase, you know, you used to hoop. I used to hoop. We all used to hoop and shit like that. You went to Ridge. I went to Duluth. We had a big rivalry up there.
Oh.
What made you step away from basketball? Like, when did you know, like, this ain't for me? Like, it's because you was good.
I would say my junior year.
Mhm.
My junior year of college. I would say.
Okay.
So when I went viral, it was just like, do I think I'm going pro in this? I was like,
Big questions.
nah, I'm not going pro. So like, and when I went viral on like the group thing, it was money involved too. So I was like, if this is a start and they give me this, I can just imagine if I actually work towards something, what it would be.
Right.
And
right.
I wasn't going pro, so it was just like,
You
yeah.
kept it real.
Yeah, you gotta have
with
those
yourself.
conversations.
Yeah, and I
with
feel like
yourself.
A lot of
Everybody
people
has
don't
that.
do that.
Facts.
A lot of people do not do that.
And I feel like everybody after COVID had that conversation with themselves, like, what do I want to do?
I'm gonna tell you though, like this. You said after COVID, but that's with every athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was doing that stuff before COVID and all that. So, but I reached a level where it's like, nah, you gotta have that real conversation. You like a real conversation with yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I cried about that shit because
Yeah.
nigga, my whole life I've been working towards this goal.
Facts.
Yeah.
So this one time, it's like when you feel like you reach that threshold, it's like, man, you gotta be real with yourself. And then,
Yeah.
boom, once you decide to do something else, you gonna pick it up and You know, but if you
Life-
chasing dreams and
Yeah,
keep chasing,
life all about changes, bro.
Yeah.
Guys sometimes don't show you. He not gonna show you what's next. You see what I'm saying? So you gonna do what you want to do, and you gonna fall and stumble or whatever it is. But God gonna put you in the right path to where you actually supposed to be.
Your
You end up
exact
at.
purpose.
You see what I'm saying?
That's why I'm low key glad my parents pushed me to go to Morehouse. Cause you know, in high school, you just trying to go anywhere to hoop.
Yeah.
So my parents were like, "Nah, you gonna go to Morehouse." I mean, they didn't say you're gonna go to Morehouse, but like choose a school where like if it didn't work out, you'd be good.
Yeah.
So like I did biology at Morehouse, studied biology.
Oh
I-
yeah.
yeah.
That's a
We need to
cool
talk about that.
major.
You not just an artist. Talk to them folks about the other stuff that you.
Yeah. So I went to Morehouse, studied biology, graduated last year. I went to Emory to get my master's in nursing. So
Come
I
on,
graduated
black
last
man.
December. I got my master's in nursing.
Yep.
So yeah, we new grad nurse in the ICU. Yeah.
That's what's up, my brother.
But yeah,
For
so
sure.
yeah.
That's always love,
You
bro,
know,
for sure.
So I feel like my parents like put that in me. So like it was always like I was always the type of person I strive off like I do better when I have like a backup type.
I'm glad you got that
Yeah.
backup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
though,
That's a
with
great
anything.
backup.
Yeah,
Most
so it
people
makes-
don't
yeah.
got that.
Some people got,
Yeah.
well, not even some. A
Yeah.
lot of people put all their eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give my all to the music, and if I fail, I'm still gonna be able to provide. I'm still gonna be able to do all this and that. So it's just like a good stepping stone to have to like, yeah. So
Would you take it even further? I know you said you're a nurse and like ICU nurse, but would you go back?
I hate school, but I'm good. I hate school, but I feel like I'm good at it. So like I would, but I wouldn't at the same time. I feel like the music's going so good that like I feel like the music is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
So God was like, do the nursing thing as a backup, but I feel like really the music thing is what I'm supposed to do. So I post a lot about nursing thing as like a black male, about like black men in healthcare, because I feel like we're needed in healthcare.
Yes.
I feel like when kids come into the hospital, it's like when they see me, it's like
They
like
immediately comfortable.
Yeah, it's like you do this too. So like I'm from Macon, so like people in Macon really don't see stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's like they
Oh,
look
you
at me
from
like you do healthcare. Like it's just not, you just don't have to be an athlete. You don't just have to be a rapper. You can really do stuff that like we're needed. And then
How is it out there in Macon though? I'm sorry to cut you off.
it's just country, bro.
It
really
sounds
just
country.
I'm from Albany, Georgia. That's why.
Oh
That's
no,
why,
no, 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 no,
that's
no,
why
no,
I
no,
said-
no.
Yeah, you
That's
can't even
country.
associate
I'm
with
country.
Macon though.
No, Albany is no.
Yeah,
That's
you
Like
got
you
way.
said, it's Albany.
yeah, bro. No.
Yeah, you don't
I'm
want.
very
Yeah.
country.
No, bro. Not
It's
Albany.
hell.
It's country as hell.
It
It's
is.
hell.
Albany's
Nothing-
like
Nothing in Albany is more than 10 minutes apart.
y'all. They come to Macon for fun, and Macon go to Atlanta for fun. So if they come to Macon for fun, that's bad.
Yeah.
Do we come?
Yeah.
I always went to Atlanta for fun.
So you drove 3 hours
Yes.
instead of like
For
an
some
hour.
fun.
Yes. And
I know.
I went to
That's why you
Fort-
here.
You went to Fort Valley?
Yeah. So, you know,
Oh,
we
yeah.
Atlanta,
Fort Valley apartment.
When you graduated Fort Valley?
I ain't gonna
Bang,
lie. I used to party in Fort Valley.
Yeah, my,
Oh, no.
my brother go to Fort Valley.
I
I ain't never
finished.
been
I
up
only
there
did
though.
2 years.
I done
Then I
partied
left
all
because
the
I
time.
said this is not for
Yeah.
me.
My cousin went to Fort Valley. She was a cheerleader or a dancer or something.
Some of my whole like literally a lot of my family went there.
Fort
Even
Valley?
one of them teach there. She's
For
a
real?
professor there, but a lot of us went for like agriculture, like that route, biology, that route.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing but agriculture out there.
But no
Man,
much
that's
grass.
the party school. If you, hey,
Nah, I've been to Fort Valley.
a lot of people.
Partied out
I ain't never been, but I know it's a party school. My brother from up there.
Yes,
Let me say this to the camera real quick. So my black youth, we are needed in healthcare. You are needed. You are wanted. You can do it. I promise you, there's more of us out there. You're not alone. I promise there's people that look like you. I got tattoos, earrings, everything, bro. You're still needed. They don't look at you the same. They actually like appreciate you more for stepping into that role.
Yeah.
To my black women, you're needed in women's healthcare. You're needed everywhere, bro. So I just want to say that to the camera for sure.
For shit show, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, bro.
Look at this. Come on, black man.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
We love y'all.
Appreciate it.
Open
Appreciate
arms.
it.
Open arms.
But yeah, bro.
But so, do you have like any performances coming up? Do you have like shows or anything?
What's next? What's new? What's next?
Yeah.
What's next? What's new? What's something that the people don't know about yet? That
So
you
we
got
just-
stashed in the phone.
So like I got so many songs in the phone. But like the last couple months we've did like these dancing auditions to get like my dancers for tour. So we picked out 4 girls that's like gonna be my dancers for tour videos, everything. So like we just got those solidified. We had like our first rehearsal like last Thursday for like the music video. We're doing a music video for Dive In.
Okay.
I did On the Radar in New York last week.
Damn, how was that?
Bro, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
On the radar. That's
on
like
the
that's
radar is
when we was young.
On
We
the
on
radar
Instagram
means
looking at
on
on
the
the radar.
radar.
You know what I mean? I mean, you coming up with something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when you know you're
Yeah,
doing
bro.
something right there.
Yes, bro.
On
So,
the
like,
radar.
Yeah, bro. I did On the Radar. You know, it's crazy. The song that I played, I did Dive In on there from the EP. And I did like this new song that's coming out on my birthday, May 23rd.
Okay.
So they like that one more than Dive In, and they was willing to like almost like push it type. Because like, and it's, mind you, it's not mixed or nothing, bro. That's just raw out the studio. I recorded 3 days before I went to New York.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
So they was
That's
messing with
hard.
that. But it was more. That's more of like when you listen to that, you be like, oh, he's a singer.
Yeah.
Like
for
that.
real.
So I was like, that's more like a slow type beat. I was singing, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
That's just hard.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
on
Well-
the slow beats, you really
You know
That's
what
when
I'm
you
your
can
saying?
hear
voice
it.
really pushed
So
through.
so when can the people expect that? I know you know, right now you speaking it, but when can the people expect it so that we can be waiting for it, getting in them comments for real?
So On the Radar, my first one for Dive In, it drops on April 22nd. So that's next Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay.
And then for the new single that's coming out for my birthday, I think that will drop on May 7th.
Okay.
You know, it's crazy. I didn't know On the Radar did a different colors. So the green mean it's unreleased and the red mean it's out.
I
had
didn't
no
know that
idea.
either.
But I didn't know that either, bro.
I never seen them do
I
it
thought
in
they was
red.
just changing the vibes.
Yeah, it's like the red means that it's out. The green means it's unreleased. I didn't know that at all, bro.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't know that too.
None of
Jim.
us.
No, I didn't know that, bro. I was like, really, bro?
I don't think I ever seen it in red though.
Not being red.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it. in
seen it.
Like,
red.
I'm just
seen
saying,
it
like
both.
in my mind, I always seen the green shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
most
when you
people do
think
like
of-
2 vids though. They do like 2
okay, yeah.
vids. 'Cause I think you get like an hour time. So I don't know if you could do as many songs, but like I did 2 songs. But most people do 2 vids. Yeah.
So when you got that news that you was gonna be going up there, what like how'd that go? Like you was just sitting.
Did they
on
reach
there?
out to you, or how did that work? How did that work?
I guess they reached out to my manager. So it's invite only.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
you
that's
can't even
what
reach
I'm
out. So I guess they reached out to my manager. I was watching the Duke Houston game, Final Four. I was like, On the Radar. Cause like mind you, I had like spoken to his existence like last year, but that was God said you're not ready for this yet.
Yeah.
So I don't think I was ready last year. I dropped the EP. My number started going up a little bit. So then he texted me like, first I want to do On the Block. I want to do On the Block.
Yeah.
On the Block was like, wait a little bit,
Yeah.
and then a day later, On the Radar was like, we want you.
That's
Like, bro,
smooth.
God don't
So
play.
you
And
wait a
I'm
little
going,
bit.
God
Tell
That's
don't
what-
tell
play.
on the block, you wait a little bit.
Hey,
get this out of the way.
Hey,
right.
that junk was
Now
crazy.
y'all gotta wait.
Facts, bro. Nah, I still go on the block though.
Oh yeah, shout out
No,
on the block,
but yeah, it was just crazy, like how On the Radar came up. Because I was only going to New York for a press run. I was doing like interviews with like XSL music exclusives. I did stuff like that, and then On the Radar come. I was like, and On the Radar really came up being like my best thing that I did in New York to me, like the funnest thing I did, or like the most rewarding thing I did. Because when I was on there, I was like, bro, it's been some people on here, bro.
Yeah.
there was some
Yeah.
people
I'm
over there.
talking
Growing up
about.
on the radar.
Fast, bro. And they were trying to say that song that I haven't released, that's released on May 23rd. It was like that's one of the best songs we've heard in here.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Not
Now I'm
mixed
ready
or
for that.
nothing,
I'm
bro.
on the edge
Bro,
of my
song,
seat.
bro.
I'm ready for that.
bro, you know what?
man.
Hook it up to the speaker.
Hook it
up to the speaker.
Hook it up to the speaker, bro. Who cares, bro?
Because I'm like, you
Talk
got
about
me
this
on the
song.
edge of
I
my
hear-
seat.
I like Dive In.
I
You
like
made it
it,
better than
right.
Dive In.
You know what? Let me play it, bro. I don't even care, bro. So, but yeah, bro.
Yeah. That
Yeah, we
motherfucker
just give
hard.
y'all a little piece.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. They can't. Y'all can't see all that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
As soon as he drop it, go get it.
For shit show.
On
May
all
23rd.
platforms, so you know that's where it's gonna be.
You said May 23rd.
Yep, Gemini.
That's 2 days after my birthday.
Yep. You a Gemini too?
wow.
I'm a Gemini.
Yep.
And a
Gemini.
Taurus. I'm on the
I
cusp.
love y'all down.
Gemini gang.
Yeah.
I don't even believe in zodiac signs, but
There
I
you
do,
go.
but-
Me neither.
me either, bro.
It's just
Nah, I
so
ain't gonna lie, that
happens.
motherfucker be too
I just-
accurate
So-
sometimes, bro.
It's
I
just
ain't
so
gonna
happens.
lie.
I
I
feel like I
got
like
a
all
lot
of
of
it.
friends that are Geminis, like a lot of my close friends.
For real?
They're
Are
all
Gemini?
Geminis.
Okay, well shit. We got 2 Gemini.
Yeah, y'all cool people.
They be saying we bipolar, but I
I'm
don't
a
think I'm
Virgo.
bipolar, bro.
Virgo.
You a Virgo?
I like
Yeah.
y'all too, though. My
I could be. I could show
I don't
signs
know
of
what that
bipolar.
mean.
For real? Oh,
Yeah.
damn. So
Little
you
bit.
really think you're a Gemini?
I do. I ain't gonna lie. A Gemini Taurus, I say I don't believe in. I won't want to say I believe in zodiac signs to the T, but some of
Not
that shit.
solely.
Like one day when I was in high school or something like that, this girl was reading it, and I'm like, damn,
That do sound like me.
that sounds like me. I'm like, hold on. Like keep reading. And then that shit started saying charming, and I was feeling myself and shit. I'm like,
Oh
yeah, that's
my
me.
God.
I'm like,
She
yeah,
didn't
that's
read the
me.
bad
Ever
part.
since
Oh
then,
my God.
yeah, the bad. Nah, I said fuck that. I said fuck the bad
He
part.
said, "Fuck the bad parts, but the good parts, yeah, that's me, that's me."
Yeah.
But both of y'all are May Geminis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I all my friends are May. Them Junes.
I heard that. I heard that.
June.
See,
You know why?
that's
sister
why I
said
believe.
June.
You know why I really don't believe in that shit.
What?
Well, one, I believe in God and all that, so I don't care about that.
I feel like it's
I got
different,
like 6 people I know that got the same birthday as me, and we don't act nothing alike.
Y'all just different people.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just saying though. Yeah, so how is it that we got
Well-
the same birthday?
No, but
same.
well-
I'm talking about same year too. I'm not even talking about no
Yeah.
different
What
the
years.
hell?
Yeah,
But
I
it's
just-
not saying
I meet
it's
a lot
to
of
the
people
T.
that like it's weird, but you know, I meet
They
a lot of. There's more Virgos they said in the world than everybody.
For
So
real?
I meet a lot of people that got on the same birthday and they don't act like me.
So what would y'all say though? Like, cause I don't know if I'm just not skilled or knowledgeable in zodiac signs. What make people say that it make you far away from God? Like, what is it? Like, is zodiac sign just not believing in God? I think that it's just something that folks, you know, a mythology or some shit.
I don't
like
think it's
that.
from the Bible.
It's in the Bible.
It's
It
not
tell
from
you
the Bible.
not to mess with that stuff, man. Don't
Oh,
be
so
looking
it
for
tell you not
signs
to
and
fuck with that
stars.
shit. Okay.
I mean, but
Yeah.
that's just like
I ain't know. I just think
that's
of it
just
as
like
some-
everybody
some-
wearing amethyst stones and
See, that's
having all
crazy.
these different things. Like,
But my thing is
That's
like
not-
that's stuff that to me is like stuff that we shouldn't even be playing with as humans. Like you trying to figure out all the
I
stuff
get
out.
tarot cards, but I don't like tarot cards. I'm scared as a motherfucker. Like my mom told me, if anybody ever playing with tarot cards, just go away because you don't even want to let those spirits
The stars-
around
the
you.
stars
Yeah.
been-
I
My
understand
thing is
that.
that stars
The
been
stars
there
been
before
here.
tarot cards.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's why I don't know. Like the zodiac, I don't know, bro. I don't.
That's not meant for you, man. That
I don't think. I don't see it. Like I really don't see it. Like it don't control me in any way. Like I just. I
It
hear
will
this
if
shit.
you start doing that stuff. Like, oh, you a what name? And oh, I'm a this.
I'm not gonna date
Yeah,
you.
but
I'm not
I'm
gonna
not-
date you.
I
Like,
and
what?
all the last girl I
Hey,
dated was
yeah.
a this. Or,
Yeah,
Like,
but
bro,
that's
that's
controlling.
But
okay,
that
that's
ain't-
kinda
but that
crazy.
ain't what I'm
I've
saying.
never done that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna not fuck with you because
So what's the point of asking?
I don't really be asking. I don't like. I might
I
just be
don't
like, you know,
ask
shit.
either.
I'm a Gemini. You
I'm
a
a
Gemini.
girl, I don't
Gemini.
even ask.
I don't really give a fuck.
That's
I mean,
the
I
first
hear
question
it.
to ask,
That's
bro.
honestly an
That's the first
icebreaker.
question people
A lot
ask.
of
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's an
women-
icebreaker. Like folks be like, "Hey, you a
Yeah.
Gemini? I don't fuck with Gemini."
But that's
Guess what
It
happened
is
later
a
on
woman
though?
thing. A lot
You
of
If you
just-
fucking
women.
with the
you don't
Gemini.
even know what the fuck.
Yeah, bro.
You don't even know me. You talking about I'm a cold. You a Gemini.
I don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
You and my brother.
Like, bro.
But I know, like, even girls who, like, be heavy on, like, oh, yeah, like, I'm Christian, I believe in God. I was like, yeah, but you burning sage right now. You're burning sage. That's not, that's not coming
See, I gotta go
from
through the rules, bro. I gotta go through the rules. I gotta see.
burning
it.
sage, but that's just like
Is that
people
bad?
automatically thinking in their head, like, voodoo is
bad?
straight just evil.
I don't- I
You
don't
see what I'm
know.
saying? That
Nah,
burning sage
but
stuff
it's
is a
bad.
part of. It's not
I ain't
bad,
know
but
that bad
it's
because I did that when I
With
first got my
witchcraft,
My
apartment.
thing is that it's not.
Yeah, like,
all right,
it
look.
goes
My, to
in
me,
around
it's like
that.
it's not even that. Okay, it's bad or whatever. But what it is that why do you need external things where you can talk straight to the source? If you're
That's
feeling like you this, that, or you
Yeah.
need a question, ask
Worry about
God.
it.
Why you burning this to cleanse?
There we go.
Tell God to cleanse.
Now we
Or who-
talking, player.
Or whatever
Why you
God
need
you believe
external
in.
stuff?
All right, now you go with me.
Or whatever
Yeah.
God you believe in, because we all know everyone has a different religion.
Okay.
Everybody got different gods that they praise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you Catholic, you see them in the chapel praying to Saint Guadalupe.
Well, you Spanish, son? That was too fluent.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm half Mexican.
What the hell?
I'm black and Mexican.
What the hell?
Yeah, what the
So
hell?
fluent?
What the hell?
hell about
on?
that?
I'm black
Hey,
and Mexican.
that was crazy. That was
Hey. Oh, y'all are stupid. No, my dad is Mexican and my mom is black. So when I'm with my mom, pretty much all year, I went to Christian church. But when I went with my dad in the summer, they're Catholic. They're Mexican.
And my grandma is Catholic. I ain't never really sat there. I know they believe in Saint Mary. Saint Mary.
I went to
Yeah.
Catholic
Saying
private school
wrong?
in Macon.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
They got like St. Joseph's, all of them.
Yeah.
The,
So,
the,
like-
the middle school I went to was called St. I went to St. Joseph's in middle school.
Yeah.
Private.
They pray to the saints.
Oh, you went to a
and stuff
private
like
school?
that.
How was
Yeah.
that?
I don't believe in praying.
Crazy.
to the
I didn't even know
saints
that.
So
and
like
stuff
most
like
of
that.
us,
I'm
like
scared to go-
Mexican, you like Saint Guadalupe. She was like super duper like back then they could like she was the most beautiful, like most pure woman. Like she was black as your shirt, like super.
But everybody believe that? Like it's around. Like
Well,
everybody
not
understand that they
everyone,
black.
But I know in the Spanish community,
She
they
thinks
pray
she's
a
black.
lot to
Okay.
her.
But
Like-
do they know they black though? That's okay. Because I know that be switching up. It's like somebody is.
the picture of her in the chapel. Cause it's not like a church.
Yeah, it's like that-
they
what's that
go
little
to. It's
painting?
literally
The
just
painting?
a chapel. It's just
That little
her
painting?
painting.
Yeah.
And she's black.
And then if whoever you're praying for, like if you have people that are having a rough time or somebody who's sick or something, you purchase a candle. And and that candle represents them, and then you sit down in the chapel as long as you want, and you just pray.
Man, that Christianity stuff started in Ethiopia. Like, you know, Paul was writing a letter to the Ethiopians. Them folks all black. Like, all that whitewash shit, you know.
That shit ain't true. Okay.
Hey,
Hey, I'm still learning, bro. I'm young.
learning
I'm
too,
still learning.
because-
I'm a student, and now I just hope God forgive me for everything. Like, I didn't try
automatic, bro.
I didn't try Islam. I didn't try to follow different religions and see what it is for real. Because you always want to check, find out what's going on in
Yeah.
different places.
You gotta read, though.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Since I was born, I never swayed.
No,
You know what I mean?
he said I stand 10 toes.
Hey, 10
I
toes.
mean,
I
10
know
toes
that.
for the
I'm
Lord.
kind of like that
toes.
too, but
But I was
I
raised
ain't
in
gonna lie,
church.
I read though.
If you weren't raised in church,
Yeah, my mom was always in the church, but I kind of like as a kid growing up where I grew up, like my mom being in the church all the time, I was kind of like mad. Like I was like not like it sound bad, but like I was just
It
like, bro,
felt
why are you not
forced.
like what are you doing? Like why are you always in the I did end up going to 12 Stone later on in life when I had first came down to Duluth. I went to 12 Stone, and that was like the first time I seen people my age group in church. I'm like, what? I used to fall asleep in church all the time, just sleep,
Yeah,
wake
that's-
up.
yeah,
My
that's
You was
mom,
one of them
thing.
kids that was
That's a
getting
kid thing.
popped. Wake up.
nah.
Oh, she
because-
was nice and let you sleep?
Yeah, because she knew that when I was up, I'm over here like, Mom, let me get a piece of gum. Let me get a piece of gum.
Yeah.
Let me get a piece of gum. Let me get $1 real quick. Let me
Yeah.
do this.
I went to a church, my church when I was a kid, like Christian church.
Yeah.
If you fell asleep, the pastor
he'll
come
say your
walking
name.
down the hallway.
Yeah,
He
he'll
was
say
like,
your name.
see these young people? The young people sleeping.
Yeah, you from
through the
Albany, though.
word."
You from
They
Albany,
used to put
so
you on
y'all- yeah,
blast.
Yeah, they were Albany.
She from Albany, that's churchy, but like
They
for
will
me
put
though,
you on blast.
when like I feel like as you get older, like when you're raised in the church, you do have your questions, like because your parents like driving in you while
Yeah.
they believe. While
Yeah.
So when I like grew up, it wasn't like do I wavers like let me read the Bible like what they're saying is true. Like,
Yeah.
Let me do my research. Let me talk to God. Let me have my own relationship.
Yeah.
Because your parents, I won't say they force you, but they definitely put like what they believe in on you. So you have to come to a point in life where it's like, okay, let me have my own relationship.
Yeah, it started coming around, to be honest with you, and I'm so grateful that she was in the church all the time because a lot of her blessings that she put on has came to me. So
You know what I'm saying? Having a praying
Yeah.
family
So
definitely
now
works,
that you're this age where you control pretty much everything you do,
Yeah.
it's easy for you to just
yeah,
But I think people
definitely.
gotta read, man. They gotta read that Bible or read, whatever text
Whatever
you going
God,
through.
yeah.
You
Read it.
You gotta read it because when I was 10 years old, it don't mean the same thing that I'm 32 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm reading and I'm 32, I got a real understanding, and not
It's
let
timeless.
somebody else tell me.
Yeah.
Just read it.
Yeah.
If you can't do that, then
So that's actually what I've been doing lately. I got a I'm not the one to have a Bible and walk around with a Bible, but I got the app on my phone. So every 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. I get a text message like, "Hey, this the word of the day." So I listen to it and read it.
that.
So that's something that you could do if you don't want to carry around a Bible. That motherfucker heavy. Let me not say that. That sounds crazy. Let me not say that. But it's if you walking around,
God's
and
still
you
working
wanna
on us.
yeah, that Bible is heavy.
He working
It's heavy
on
on
us.
your
It's
heart.
okay.
It's heavy on your heart.
He know your heart. He know
You know what I'm saying?
it.
As long, and that's another thing. Like I feel like if I pray to God and He know my real intentions and what I'm trying to do in this world and in this life. So I feel like a lot of stuff, if He know that I'm not just completely disregarding anything that's going on. So as long as He know that I'm working towards His plan.
Mm-hmm. And don't let society fool you, bro. You don't have to go to church every day.
Yes.
You don't gotta listen to gospel music,
No,
bro. You
you
don't gotta do
don't.
all that, bro. It's really like what you and God got. How you and God know what y'all got going on.
Yes.
You pray to
But
God. You
I
talk
was
to
just
God.
about to say
Have a
that.
conversation with God like he there. Like
But this could be church congregating. That's
Yep.
church.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We talking
Church
about
don't
God.
mean
Yeah.
go and do the real the rituals.
Yeah.
I even tell my friends, like, when you think about praying, you don't have to be thinking about it like, oh, you gotta get on your knees, you gotta get on. Yeah, I pray in the shower because that's where I find the most peace.
Yeah.
That's where my mind is the most quiet.
Yeah.
I'm not
So,
gonna lie.
and I have conversations with him just like I'm talking to y'all.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I do get on my knees and like pray, but I feel like this more of like a me thing. I feel like when I'm in bed laying down, it's like, why am I being lazy? Let me like. I ask him for all this. I thank him for all this. Let me.
Yeah,
At least I can do is like get on my knees
Yeah.
and pray for like a minute.
Yeah.
So it's just like it be in my head. Like sometimes I be tired. Like I wake up at 2 a.m. knowing that like I prayed like laying down, praying in the shower, and something will wake me up. Be like, you didn't get on your knees and pray. And
Man,
bro,
I
I won't
pray.
be able to go to sleep until I do it, bro.
I'm one of those people. I pray everywhere, anywhere. I could be walking. And people like, who you talking to? He know who I'm talking
What's
to.
y'all pet peeves? Like I done been on some dates and on the date, you gotta pray for your food. You gotta pray for your food. I'm sorry, but if you on a date with me and we about to eat and I see you start digging into your food before praying,
like,
it's
oh man,
red
you don't
flag.
believe in nothing.
Red flag.
Yeah,
Some people just forget though, but
I know.
I'm quick to remind though.
yeah. I'm like, all right, hold on. Let me.
Facts.
Goddamn, I might even grab the hands. Like, come on, let's do it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I definitely pray
But
before
you can't
I
pray with
eat.
everybody though.
You think the
Yeah.
bad? You think the negative? Nah. What happened? Why not?
I feel like, I mean, you can't pray with everybody. I feel like some people is like,
Energy?
yeah.
Or they
I
be
feel like-
playing too much?
I feel like some people just do it just for show.
Yeah, just do it just to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, some
Like,
people.
yeah, you can't, yeah.
Like if you're saying it
it's
like
cool.
yeah, see, like me and my friends, we always it's not the same person praying over the meal every time.
Or
like,
they like-
we'll be like, it's on you this time.
Yeah.
Put you on the spot. It's on you. You never do it.
Yeah.
Or like Jay, if they watch, if you just prayed and they don't gotta force them to pray, but if you pray and then they looking
Yeah.
at you and then they, let me pray.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah.
you slick kind of goddamn,
Nah, this what I do, bro.
you
This
know,
what I do. And
pressure
I actually,
them to pray. If they don't, they might not do that.
yeah, this what
You
I
know?
do. I mean, I try to lead by example. So basically, what I did, I just did this not too long ago. I had a group of my guys together. We got a hell of food and shit like that on some chill shit to watch the one of the game, the fight, Javante Davis fight. You good? You good? Anyway, so yeah, so we got them. I made everybody stand up, not made, but everybody stood up. We all held hands. We prayed for the food before we got done. And I just feel like that right there is a stepping stone towards okay, the next time that person eat, they might think about it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just really what it is, bro. I just feel like it's spreading the word.
But
That's all he
leading
wants.
by example though, because
Yeah.
that make you feel, like damn, they pray.
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay, yeah,
saying.
you know.
This nigga pray. He outside in the club and doing all this other shit and stuff. but
Nah,
he's
for
sitting here and
real.
he make time to pray. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
But you know what's crazy though? Like past relationships in my past, I feel like I've led women to Christ. Like I've pushed them to get
Yes.
closer to God.
Yes.
But they weren't meant for me. So I feel like some relationship I've had in the past was just God trying to be like, she needs to be closer to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like
Yeah,
I pray all the
that's
time. I pray all the
beautiful.
time. So I've had like a couple like relationships, not relationships, like people I've talked to where like they weren't as close to God.
Yeah.
But mind you, it wasn't like knowingly. I didn't know they weren't close to God, but like I pushed them close. Like I'm like if I pray, I'm like, did you pray? And like they'll start eventually like praying. Like a lot of them are like actually involved in the church now for sure.
Better and one day by day.
So yeah.
But a lot of people ain't steady in their faith to even like you could be one of them guys that go out and do certain things, and be in and still have that foundation with God. You know what I'm saying? But other people can't do that.
Yeah.
Like their temptation is way different than yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
That's bro.
so.
I sure was peeping Ramadan. I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
I said, "It's me googling because I have friends
See, that's
who
another
are
thing.
Muslims, and
Yeah.
because I have friends, I try to educate myself
Yeah.
on what they can't
Yeah.
do because I don't want to put them in any type of
Situation
situation."
where they
can't
gotta
be on
go
social
against their
media. They
religion.
can't be on social media for like the whole month, can they? Or something like that.
Some that's what I'm saying. People do it a whole bunch of different ways.
Yeah.
Like people try to do one thing, and it's like I got a whole bunch of Muslim
and
friends
I can't speak for that shit.
that don't do it.
Because it's a lot of, when I looked it up, it is a lot of things they are not supposed to do.
I do it, but I don't do all of it. So, and I also tell, like, I have some Muslim brothers, I'm like, look, I don't want to no disrespect or anything like that. I'm doing it to one, I do feel like you should give your body a break from eating at least one time a year, right? So, a lot of times it's from like 5:50 to around 6 o'clock, but it changes day by day.
Yeah.
Right. So I always tell my Muslim brothers, and it's easier because they work with me. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm at work, they not eating, I'm not finna go stuff a pizza down my face. So it's easier.
Yeah, right in
Nah,
front
yeah,
of them.
You see what I'm
It's
saying?
I
crazy.
do it with them. Like
Yeah.
one of my friends, he wasn't eating. Like, but we making money together. We running around.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna eat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
We're not finna eat. We're
I
not
was just,
finna-
I was just, I was
I
just doing
respect
lit.
whatever you do. I might not fuck with it on
Yeah.
my personal level,
Facts.
but I respect what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and I think that's how it should be for all religions.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
gotta show love, and
like,
whoever
just
that
respect
person
what they
believes.
do,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So for Christians, we do Lent. So I was just doing Lent. Or I was doing Lent. So I gave up fried foods. I gave up sweets. I gave up sex. I gave up any lustful thoughts.
Yeah.
So
How long that is for?
40 days.
40
I think
days?
40 days. I think it's over the day after Easter. So Mondays. I think I want to say. But yeah.
Okay.
So you almost there.
Yep. Almost there. So hard.
Most things like that is hard.
Well, it be hard.
What's the hardest part about it?
I mean,
the lustful, boy.
the
You know about 3 a.m. boy. You wake up, you don't got anything else to do.
You
You
by
don't watch the same
yourself.
show about 5 times. You done went to pee. Can't fall back to sleep. Goddamn, you be saying that like goddamn.
You
Well, if
went
I could
to
do this,
pee,
motherfucker, I'd be
boy.
knocked down by 30. It'd be crazy as a motherfucker.
Because all my friends who are Muslims, I'd be like, all right now, you break that fast, you got to feed about 50 people.
No, but like for Lent, Sunday is supposed to be like you can like your day off, but I still don't do it on Sundays. Like I still like
Yeah.
I don't have sex or do masturbation, lustful things on Sunday, but like I would like eat fried food or something because Sunday is supposed to be like a day off. But, like,
Okay, so they give you like days throughout it.
like, no, just one day, just Sundays you could like.
But I don't even like. They be doing that Sunday, like it's supposed to be Sunday, but I really be thinking it's Saturday.
Why you think it's Saturday?
Cause the Roman Church changed
Oh, yeah.
their calendar.
Oh, okay, okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
And what's the day that everybody goes out and parties? It's Saturday.
Yeah,
He be outside like,
Sunday,
that's true.
like
nah, they got rum punch on Sunday.
Hey,
you ain't-
be lit, bro.
Rum punch be lit, bro. Yes, I've been.
Hey.
No, it's.
Rum punch is fun.
I don't know. I can't
Yes,
tell you.
I
But it's
bet.
fun. It's fun.
so
It's fun.
But
I
you
didn't-
better get there.
Yeah, you gotta get there before 6.
You gotta
or
get there
around
before-
6. Or I think they changed it to where you could pay the skip line. It's like $20 to skip
It's a
the
line
line.
out there,
But
too?
bro, the
Oh, let
line
me tell you
crazy,
something.
bro.
The
Crazy.
line-
it's been
be
going on
wrapped
for how
around the
long? It's been
building.
going on for a minute.
Rum punch is tough.
Yeah.
Party's
I'm
never
talking
that
about
deep to me, bro.
drinks,
It's 3 levels.
cheap, strong.
I just feel like every time I go to a party, I get there and I be like, why did I even come here?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Rum punch is
Yeah.
one of
About
them.
who you be with too though.
But rum punch is
Yeah, you gotta be there
like-
with vibes.
Every's with the vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be there with vibes.
It's like
can't
if you
be
go
there.
to
Real
Rock
vibes.
Steady and you go
That's a food place.
downstairs. No.
Yeah, they got a little.
They have a little club downstairs.
underneath.
Rock Steady, dude?
I ain't never.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I ain't never, ever been in a place that's so packed to capacity
Man.
than Rum Punch, bro.
It's every Sunday, too?
Yeah,
Every
every Sunday. But
Sunday?
when it get cold, they start slowing it down. You'll know, but it's
So in
every
the
Sunday.
summertime, about to be deep.
Yes, yes. You got to get there before 6. It's more of a day party type shit.
Mm.
Once it get nighttime, it's too many people.
Even Rock Steady though be downstairs. When you go to that little club down there, it is packed.
Yeah.
Packed. But it's so fun because everybody, it's not like when you go to the regular club. Like people are dancing.
Yeah.
People are interacting with
Rocksteady,
people that they
that's the
didn't
one
come with.
Rocksteady used to do the mashup. They're not the one that did the mashup on Sundays.
What mashup?
I only.
The
You know,
R&B
like mashup.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man,
Yeah.
we used to go there every day. The R&B mashup night on Sundays. It was one Sunday a month.
Yeah.
Man, that shit used to be so live.
For real?
Yes, like I'm talking about real vibes.
I used to love
Like
DJ
a R&B,
parties.
imagine, bro, R&B mashup. They doing R&B mashup, and then man, everything like it's just the vibe is crazy.
I didn't know that, man.
Yeah, they only do it they one time a month, one Sunday a month. Or
I'm
something.
cracking up. Well, this was great.
Absolutely.
I had a great time this episode.
Yeah.
How about y'all? All right,
was
but
lovely.
we're gonna wrap it up. It
Definitely.
was so lovely meeting you,
I appreciate y'all
Chase.
for sure.
Appreciate
Y'all,
y'all.
real R&B out now.
Yes,
Don't forget, he got new stuff coming up.
go get
Cool.
that.
All right,
cool.
well, catch us next time, 12 a.m. on Peachtree.
12
Don't
a.m.
forget,
on-
like, comment, and
So, I ain't
subscribe.
gonna
For
peach
sure.
you,
Hey,
baby.
don't forget though.
Two times.
Before you go, you talking to the realest, illest, rarest motherfucker out here. You dig what I'm saying?
Talk your shit.
You dig what I'm saying?
Talk your
On 12
shit.
a.m.
Talk your shit.
Yeah, I ain't got no outro. I'm just out.
You dig?
And
Hey,
y'all
tell
know
him.
me.
Tell him this the outro right here.
Y'all know me, Sexy Lexi with the vibes all the time, every time.
It's alright.